I'm Dina Manzo with Focus Magazine, and I'm sitting here with Nicci Levy. I learned so much today about her business, Alchemy 43, and so much about Botox and fillers that you need to know. And, you may go to a plastic surgeon that's good at doing your boobs or, everything else, but he's at Botox.
Yeah.
You know you're coming here and you're getting the best results.
Yep.
So I love it so much.
The intro offer, everybody the first time they come in, it's a $250 first time price for a full face of Botox.
Full face of Botox.
Yes. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Another thing that we do with every treatment is we do a 3D imaging simulation consult. So that's something that no one in the industry is doing. We're open nights and weekends, and there's nowhere else in town you can get Botox on a Sunday.
Oh girl, I'm like moving in.
If I could give it away the very first time, I would, because I believe that people will come in here, they'll have that experience, and they will never want to go. It'll feel like you're going back in time. They will never want to go anywhere else.
So before I ask you about the name of this place, which I'm kind of obsessed with, tell me what you do here.
Perfect. What we do here is very specialized and one thing and one thing only. It's cosmetic injectables. So Botox and fillers. That's
Okay.
what we do.
So you're like a Botox bar.
Exactly. Except for we're not a bar, but we're a Botox. We're a Botox.
Well, you can belly up and get your Botox.
Exactly.
It's like a bar.
Yeah, it's true. You can belly up and get your Botox.
Okay, so before we dive in,
Yep.
Alchemy 43, why the name?
Alchemy 43 came from one night late at night. I was looking for I was looking for inspiration, and I saw somebody had quoted on Facebook. Somebody had quoted The Alchemist, and for some reason that word was sticking in my head. And I always had known that, like, I've always been aware of the book. The definition of alchemy is, there's a few different definitions, but there's a couple that really stuck out to me. One of the definitions that really stuck out to me is a seemingly magical process of transformation, combination, and creation, which I really, really liked, because if you think about what we're doing here, we're really trying to reinvent, and not necessarily reinvent, but maybe restore, rejuvenate, really bring people back to a feeling of beauty about themselves.
It's like the name Alchemy is a very spiritual name.
Yep, absolutely.
Obviously, the definition goes so deep into what you do.
Yeah.
But what I love about it personally is, like, that's kind of what I stand for, is like glamour and spirituality blended to one. So you kind of, and now the 43.
Yeah. So 43, because there's 43 muscles in the face. And a lot of people don't know that. I think it's just kind of an interesting number.
That's a lot of muscles in one
That
area.
is. It's a lot of muscles. I mean,
I have to say, moving here from the East Coast to Beverly Hills in this area, for me personally, my experience with any kind of plastic surgery has been completely different. There's a really different vibe out here.
Yep.
So I'm kind of loving what you do, because you're taking away the anxiety behind the overwhelming Beverly Hills plastic surgery.
Yeah, well, thank you for saying that, and I hope that that's what we're doing, and that's really what I'm striving to do, because, even being a local and having lived here for a very long time and having a ton of friends that live and work in this area and in this business, you'd be amazed at how many people are saying it's time for me to start considering these treatments, and I don't have a plastic surgeon on speed dial.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go for this.
Well, what makes me so comfortable about you is that you know the product inside and out. You're not just someone who's been trained, like, you know it, you sold it, you trained everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like that's like a real comforting feeling to know the inside and out of every product that's going into, like, the most precious part of your body.
Yeah, it's so true. That's really well put. Yeah, I think that not only obviously am I trained on the product by the people who made the product, because I work for them, also I know everybody in town who's doing these treatments, so I know exactly what is happening in the market.
Yeah.
And that's really what drove me to do this. And definitely not to drive down anyone else who's doing these treatments, because there's tons of wonderful injectors. There's tons of people that are incredibly passionate about these treatments. I just feel like an opportunity was truly being missed in the market to give clients a really wonderful, comprehensive experience around getting these treatments. I truthfully feel like they're treated as an afterthought.
I love that you're offering this in a beautiful environment that's comfortable. Everybody here is so friendly and nice, and it's just less intimidating. I think this concept is awesome, and I'm all about, lately I've been finding more and more of these specialty pop-ups, whatever they, shops, or even sometimes they're just a temporary, where they're just honing in on one particular thing, because that is what they're great at.
Yep.
And you may go to a plastic surgeon that's good at doing your boobs or everything else, but he's at Botox. You know you're coming here and you're getting the best results.
Yep.
So I love it so much. What I love also is your price point. So tell me like the club and everything else.
Sure. So our services are divided up into wrinkle relax, fill, and sculpt. So wrinkle relax, as you would imagine, is Botox and Dysport. And we don't charge by the
What's
unit.
the difference between the two, real quick?
Coke and Pepsi.
Okay. Same thing, different brand.
Yeah.
Got it.
Botox and Dysport are priced basically, if I could charge one flat fee for everyone, I would, because basically we're all about outcomes here. Intro offer, everybody the first time they come in, it's a $250 first time price for a full face of Botox.
Full face of Botox.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So one of the other things that we're doing with Wrinkle Relax is we're offering a discounted annual membership that basically covers your entire Wrinkle Relax, your entire Botox budget for the year.
Wow, so you pay a certain price and you come back as many times as you need to during a year.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
For
So
real.
I mean, I think that it's one of those things, kind of like getting your teeth cleaned, that if you sort of forget to make that appointment ongoingly, you're going to stretch out the time between treatments. You're going to wait until the wrinkle comes all the way back. There's all kinds of reasons that you'll wait to put off your treatment and not come back in the time that you need to, and it's kind of like
it sets you back a little bit.
It sets you back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because remember, you're relaxing the muscle under the skin that is wrinkling. So if you let the muscle get back to full movement, you're letting that wrinkle get back to full force.
Makes sense. So tell me about the experience here. Like it seems very different than anywhere else I've been.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope so. The idea is that certainly more salon than spa. So you are going to, you see it's a very beautiful kind of elegant, looking place. Retail storefronts. You'll never find our stores in medical buildings. You won't find us in doctors' offices. We're always going to be in sort of busy retail areas like where we are here on Cannon Drive. The idea is also that when you get into the treatment room, it feels very clinical. It feels like you're very safe. It feels very, we know what we're doing. We're in the treatment room and we know what we're doing in here. Another thing that we do with every treatment is we do a 3D imaging simulation consult. So that's something that no one in the industry is doing. Basically what we do is we take a picture of your face with a 3D camera and we project that image onto a screen in front of the chair and we show you.
You do not see what you're going to look like.
You do.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we show you all the places that you're missing volume.
Fillers?
Fillers. Fillers are really the wow factor.
Can we do that? Because I want to see if I want to do my cheeks.
Absolutely, it's great. It's such a wow. It's such an amazing wow factor. And what's great about the 3D is we can turn your face. It's angles of your face that nobody's ever used to seeing. So it's a little. People get very wowed by it.
So we're going to dive in with me today.
Okay.
You're going to assess the situation, see what I need.
Absolutely.
And we'll go in. Do you know that my cat's name is Botox?
I love that. That is the best thing I've ever heard.
And he's hairless and filled with wrinkles.
Oh, that's really
So that's
funny.
why he has the name
kind
Botox.
Yeah. Perfect.